who do I call if it ain't you? Tell me who to call if it ain't you. I've been pacing circles in my bedroom. I've been chasing secrets in your heirloom. Let me do what I do best. Slow down, let me talk to you. Don't tell me about your worries. I ain't staying till the afternoon.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie Dasigan. I'm a freshman architecture student in St. Mary's University. For today's video, I will be showing you my architecture plates for the first semester. So bale, ang gagawa ko ng dalawang videos. Yung first video ko is ito, Theory of Architecture and History of Architecture. Then my second video would be my Viscom plates and my graphics plates. So, dalawang subjects lang yung ipapakita ko ngayon. And dito sa subjects na to, iisa lang yung prof namin. So, iisang standard lang yung sinusunod nung mga ginagawa namin. So, uunahin natin yung History of Architecture, then Theory of Architecture. Then, by the end of this video, I will be sharing my most favorite plate, then my least favorite plate, yung plate na pinaka mabilis kong nagawa, and yung plate na pinakamatagal kong nagawa. Some of these plates, medyo tumunog siya sa mga groups. So, if you're watching this and tambay ka sa mga art groups or architecture groups ng mga students, baka ma-recognize nyo to. Just a disclaimer, this video does not intend to brag in any way or what. I'm just sharing my plates to inspire and also to showcase how much I improved for the first semester of my architecture school. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. So my first plate in History of Architecture is this one, Prehistoric Architecture. Yan.
So pumili kami sa mga references na meron sa Prehistoric Architecture, then gagawa kami ng structure out of that. So ito yung ginawa ko.
As you can see, medyo mababa yung grade, pero hindi naman siya naka-line of 7. Medyo mababa yung grade kasi yan, kung makikita nyo, ang gulo ng perspective. And pagkakaalala ko, 2 hours ko lang ito ginawa. During that time, I also had a mural project. So pagka-uwi ko, dun ko pa lang siya ginawa. And 11 PM yung submission nito. So it's a rushed plate. If may ma-appreciate lang siguro ako dito is yung rendering ng stone. Yun nga lang, hindi siya kakulay ng stone talaga. Pero maayos yung rendering. Then yan. Ang grade ko dito is 80. So sa first plate, dinamdam ko talaga yung 80. Bumawi ako sa second plate. Pero meron pa rin kailangang i-polish dun sa plate ko na yon. This one, Egyptian architecture naman siya. Pinost ko to sa mga groups and sa Guhit Pinas, I think. So if tambay kayo dun, pwede nyo siya ma-recognize. This is Egyptian architecture. Ang comment sa akin dito ng prof ko is masyadong malaki yung title and mali pa. Egyptian temple siya, which is dapat Temple of Horus. So ang ginawa ko na lang, Egyptian temple featuring Temple of Horus. We are instructed na maglagay ng 3 elements. So eto, pinili ko yung ornaments, columns, then statue. Pero yun nga lang yung placement masyadong magulo. So parang maraming nangyayari. Yun yung comment sa akin ng prof ko. Pero yung rendering, medyo maayos. Yan. Ang grade ko dito is 85. Medyo nag-improve. Tumaas siya ng konti. Next plate is Mesopotamian architecture. Ito yung time na akala ko nag-improve ako, pero this is one of my hatest plate. Not hate, parang least favorite plate. Yan. Then, pinili kong reference is The Hanging Gardens of Babylon kasi medyo challenging siya kasi masyado siyang maraming details. Actually, dalawa lang yung sinusundan namin. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, then yung Stargate. And medyo ito mas mahirap. So, ito yung pinili ko. Ang grade ko dito is 85. Naiintindihan ko naman kasi medyo magulo yung dito banda sa lettering. Masyado siyang maraming nangyayari pa rin. Sa plate 4, 5, and 6, magkakasama yung 3 na yon. Yun actually yung midterm exams namin. And late ako dito kaya yan. So, meron tayong 3 columns sa Greek architecture, Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian columns. Yung pinakasimpleng column ng Greek architecture, yung Doric, yan. Then, papangalanan mo yung mga parts. And then, Ito naman yung Ionic order. Medyo mas complicated siya compared sa Doric column. Dito sa Greek columns, napaka-importante ng details kasi yung mga Greek people, they strive for perfectionism. Then lastly, ito yung pinakamahirap for me, pinaka-detailed, yung Corinthian order, yung Corinthian column. Yan yung details. Lastly, yung last plate namin sa Greek architecture, this one, Parthenon. So, ito yung main. Ang mali ko dito is ito dapat yung focus, pero ito yung pinakamaliit sa lahat. Mas malaki pa yung space for the elements. So, yung elements natin is yung statue of Athena, Parthenos, then peritoral octastyle, temple, then yung Doric order. Ang grade ko dito is 85. So that's it for our history of architecture plates. Let's move on to theory of architecture. Actually, theory of architecture yung pinaka-favorite kong subject ngayong first semester. Kasi parang binibigyan lang kami ng instruction, then bahala na kaming mag-isip. And I like thinking, So, let's start with this one. Ito yung first plate namin sa theory of architecture. Nasa Zoom meeting kami, then mag-grab daw kami ng isang bagay sa tabi namin. So, nag-grab ko yung gunting, and yon, binigyan niya kami ng instruction na yung unang mag-grab namin na bagay, gagawa kami ng structure out of that thing. Ito yung ginawa ko dyan. Medyo tumunog siya sa Artist Lounge, then sa Guhit, Pinas. If familiar sa inyo tong Caesar-inspired structure, yan yung details. To be honest, marami pa akong dapat i-improve dito bukod sa perspective. Naka 19K siya sa Artist Lounge. Yan. So, yung next plate namin is a scale model. So, it's a representing me structure. Pipili kami ng bagay na nagre-represent sa sarili namin, and we will create a cotton bud model dun sa napili naming object. And napili ko yung Phoenix. Yon. Phoenix kasi it's self-reliant, independent. It rises from ashes, and just like that, yun nga yung sinasabi ko dun sa explanation ko dun sa plate ko na yon. I create something out of nothing. Ang ginawa dun is cotton buds yung gagamitin namin. Bawal siyang putulin, bawal siyang kulayan, bawal siyang i-bend. So, yung Phoenix ko, medyo malaki siya. Ang grade ko dun is 85. Our next plate in theory of architecture, gagawa kami ng pavilion. And dun sa pavilion, ito yung naisip kong idea. Actually, one day ko siyang ginawa. Kasama na dun yung pagka-conceptualize, pag-iisip. Then, 3 to 4 hours para sa pagdodrawing. Kasama na dyan kung paano siya natatransform. Yan, since wala na akong maisip talaga. And I'm not really satisfied with the outcome. Kasi ang pangit ng pagkaka-render ko. For me, ang grade ko dito is 80. So, hindi naman siya bagsak. Pero hindi rin siya ganun kataas. So, yun yung sinasabi ko. Itong plate na to, hinabol ko talaga siya. Kasi during that time, meron akong art block. So, parang hindi ko siya nagawa ng maayos. And after that, pinagawa kami ng scale model ng pavilion namin. Doon na lang ako bumawi. May mga pinalitan ako doon para ma-improve. But still, I'm not really satisfied dun sa design ko. Pero yun, naka 90 yun. Then, I will be showing you here the video of that plate. Next na pinagawa sa amin sa theory of architecture is yung logo. We will choose a brand or a company, then magre-redesign kami ng logo. And eto, pinili ko yung Pandayan Bookshop since lagi ako sa mga bookstores. Phoenix and Dragon siya. So, ang ginawa ko dito is ginawa kong mas minimal yung logo, but without really changing its identity. Dragon and Phoenix pa rin siya. Kasi ang goal ng Pandayan is maging pambansang tatak para sa kapwa. Yun. Phoenix for self-reliance and Dragon for power. Then yun, meron pa rin yung phoenix dito and meron pa rin yung dragon dito. Pero nilagyan ko siya ng torch. Kasi torch, parang sinisimbolize niya yung education and yun naman yung goal ng pandayan, to be kabalikat ng mga bata sa edukasyon. So, nakakuha ko dito ng 90. Also, yung logo is dapat madali siyang makilala and madali siyang ma-reproduce. Kaya super satisfied ako dito sa plate na to. It's actually one of my favorite plates. Lastly, my last plate in Theory of Architecture here. If alam nyo to, pinost ko to sa TikTok and sa mga groups, sa mga pages. So, baka familiar din siya sa mga architecture students. Dito, ang pinagawa sa amin is character house. Pipili kami ng character. Then, out of that character, gagawa kami ng bahay or structure. So, pinili ko si Eren from Attack on Titan. So, hello sa mga Attack on Titan fans, sa mga anime fans. Yan. So, as we all know, he's very impulsive. Sabi ko dito, impulsive, stubborn, and honestly direct. However, he's a man who fights for freedom, to protect mankind with a strong will to live. Extremely passionate fighter, he sets idealistic goals with strong determination. He's most chained to his destiny and purpose, which is to free mankind. So, ito yung dinesign ko. Very patok siya sa era ng Attack on Titan. Then dito, the design of the house is greatly influenced by the said character from the colors, materials used, and location, aside from the fact that wood and cement are the most commonly used materials in this era. It also shows Eren's simplicity, inspired by the Survey Corps uniform which the character used in the act. The design gives a cozy, private, protective, and safe vibe which are linked to Eren's personality, while the location of the house shows Eren's qualities: fighter but free, grounded, open, and close to nature. So, eto, yan. If familiar siya sa TikTok, pinost ko siya sa TikTok, pinost ko rin siya sa mga groups. So, those are my plates in History of Architecture and Theory of Architecture sa first semester ng freshman years ko. So guys, let's move on to my favorite plates sa History of Architecture muna. My favorite place for History of Architecture is this one, yung Egyptian Architecture. Talagang nagkamali lang ako dyan sa title, then medyo magulo. Pero it's actually one of my favorite plates sa lahat ng plates ko ngayong first year, first semester. Matagal ko rin siyang ginawa. Mga 3 days ko siyang ginawa. 15 hours, mga 5 hours each day. My latest plate for History of Architecture would be this one. Kasi for me, parang masyado siyang magulo. Mas magulo pa siya kaysa dito sa dito. The reason why hindi ito yung pinaka-least favorite plate ko kasi understandable. Kasi ito talaga yung wala pa akong knowledge about architecture. Unlike dito na meron na akong dapat natutunan pero hindi ko na-apply, masyado pa rin siyang magulo. Though it's still rushed, almost lahat ng plates ko, procrastinated plates. Kasi marami akong pinagsasabay, but still, yan. Pero maganda naman siya. Maganda pa rin siya. It's just that masyado siyang disorganized for me. So, for Theory of Architecture, these are my favorite plate for Theory of Architecture. Ito yung favorite plate ko for Theory of Architecture, yung character plate. Kasi para sa akin, hindi na siya magulong tignan and maayos yung penmanship. Yung lettering ko is 100 over 100 para sa akin. Then, yung bahay, okay lang din. Mas naging sikat pa to sa Facebook. Eto, mas naging matunog to sa Facebook kasi naka 19,000 siya, almost 20,000 na reactions. Unlike dito na parang 5,000 reactions lang. But still, ito yung favorite ko kasi parang dito ko nalagay lahat ng mga napag-aralan ko sa plates. My latest plate in Theory of Architecture would be this Squid Game Pavilion. Kasi hindi ko alam kung saan ko nakuha yung Squid Game and hindi siya mukhang pavilion sa akin, mukha siyang tunnel. So parang hindi ko siya masyadong bet. Ngayon na meron na akong nalalaman na konti, parang para sa akin hindi siya maganda. Anyways, let's move on to this plate. Ito yung plate na parang pinakamaraming reactions sa akin sa mga groups kasi parang unique daw siya. Pero para sa akin, marami pa rin akong dapat ayusin lalo na sa perspective ko dito. Pero okay pa rin naman kasi ito yung first plate ko sa Theory of Architecture and wala pa talaga akong knowledge about architecture noon. So, naiintindihan ko. So, next time, I will do better. Para sa plate na pinakamatagal kong ginawa, ito yung plate na pinakamatagal ko talagang ginawa. Ito. Kasi umabot siya ng 15 hours, 3 days, so parang 5 hours a day. Ito talaga yung pinakamatagal sa lahat. Then, yung pinakamabilis na plate kong nagawa is... Saan na ba yun? Ito yung plate na pinakamabilis kong nagawa. Kasi, yun, pinagsasabay ko yung mural project ko noon. Bukod sa gipit ako sa time dito sa plate na to, ito yung plate na parang pagod na ako. Then, may gagawin pang plate. Kasi halos lahat ng energy ko during that day, nabuhos ko na dun sa mural project ko. So, wala na talaga akong energy dito. But still, I appreciate it. Guys, that's it for my first semester architecture plates in Theory of Architecture and History of Architecture. I will be doing a part 2 of this video. Doon naman is yung graphics namin and yung VT, Visual Techniques. Mas marami kaming plates doon. Sa graphics, meron kaming 25 plates. And sa VisTech, meron kaming 15 plates. So, mas marami akong may share na mga natutunan ko doon. Mas marami ding plates na pre-procrastinate. So, that's it for today, guys. So, before I end this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow my social media accounts, my Instagram, my Facebook, and my TikTok, especially TikTok. Lagi ako nagpo-post doon ng mga architecture plates ko and mga artworks. So, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Also, click the notification bell para lagi kayong nanonotify if may bago akong upload. This year, ang main goal ko talaga is mag-focus sa content about architecture. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching.